Hey, fifth grade, happy Wednesday. I am so proud of you guys and all the hard work you've been doing on your literary essay practice so far. We're almost to the end of writing your first draft of a literary essay on Dr. DeSoto. It's exciting to see all the pieces coming together. And next week, we'll actually be going through a lot of the same or similar steps on the 100 dresses. What we're doing this week is practice. And then next week, we'll kind of put all of those skills together that you've been learning and trying it on the 100 dresses. And it should go a little bit smoother and maybe even faster next week now that you've had some practice. Today, we're on the last part of our literary practice essay for Dr. DeSoto. And we're working on what's called the conclusion, the ending of our essay. Let's first look at the directions. Literary essay conclusion practice. Step 1, read the example conclusion below for a day's work. Pay close attention to how it is highlighted. Okay, so on your document, this paragraph under where it says example should be highlighted. I'm going to show you guys in this teaching video how to highlight it, but it should already be highlighted on yours. Take a moment, pause the video if you need to, and just read the paragraph so you get a feel for how it sounds. Next, step 2. Under the example body paragraph, try writing your own this should say under the example conclusion. We're done with body paragraphs. Under the example conclusion, try writing your own conclusion for Dr. DeSoto using the same steps. Highlight it when you're done. Use your A Day's Work and Dr. DeSoto doc to help you. All you will need to look up today is your theme from Dr. DeSoto. You guys are rock stars for going back and forth between documents yesterday. I know maybe that was a lot of work, especially on the iPad to do your body paragraphs. Today, it's a little bit shorter, and you only really need this document, A Day's Work and Dr. DeSoto, for one thing, and I'm going to show you what that is. Okay, so the first thing we need is in teal, highlight the way the author restated the theme. In this case, you guys are the author of your own essay, and we want to know, what was your theme? What do you think the theme of Dr. DeSoto is? I'm going to do it on A Day's Work, but you want to look back at what was your theme for Dr. DeSoto, and how can we restate that? To restate something just means you say the same idea, but you use a little bit different wording. You change up your words a little bit. So let me show you what I mean. I pull up my A Day's Work and Dr. DeSoto document. I have my theme for A Day's Work right here at the top. In life, it is important not to lie and to always do the right thing. And then for you guys, since you're doing yours on Dr. DeSoto, if you scroll down to where it says Dr. DeSoto, you should have a theme you came up with right here at the top. What I'm going to recommend is taking a look at that, and I would actually copy and paste this onto your conclusion document right under where it says conclusion for A Day's Work. For you guys, it will be under where it says now you try. But what I would do is, since I'm going to do mine on A Day's Work, I'm just going to copy my theme so I remember it really well. I'm going to put it right here under where it says conclusion for A Day's Work. Okay, so my theme was, in life, it is important not to lie and to always do the right thing. How could I say that in a little bit different words? Well, I actually already did it, and I'm going to show you what I did. So I said, now as I think about the importance of not lying, okay, that's kind of like right here where I said not to lie. The importance of not lying, I realized that telling the truth and doing what's right was always the better choice. Because right here in my theme, I said, important not to lie and do the right thing. And you can hear those same kind of things right here in my first sentence where I restated the theme. I put it in a little bit different words. Okay, now, it says, sometimes it's more than one sentence. Your job is to come up with 2 sentences that kind of go with your theme. So just adding on to that, I said lying can seem like a good idea, but it really can have bad consequences. For you, if you're stuck on how to come up with a second sentence that's restating your theme, you could think about, how does the theme come across in your story? For example, in Dr. DeSoto, say your theme is about how sometimes you can't always trust people. Maybe you say something like, sometimes in life it's hard to trust people. They might seem trustworthy at first, but they're not actually. So you're giving two sentences right here about your theme. And in those first two sentences, you don't need to tell us your characters' names again or what happened. You want to keep it more as a life lesson. Okay, so those first two sentences of your conclusion should sound like lessons, not about the specific characters. You don't need to include their names. Okay, and then it says to put that part in teal, so I'm going to highlight this in teal. Then it says in gray, highlight the way the author connected the theme to his or her own life. And again, I don't mean the author of the actual book. I mean you as the author of your literary essay. You're the person writing the literary essay. How can you connect your theme to your own life? So this is the part where you think about your own experiences. And we don't need a whole big long story of a time when maybe you accidentally lied or you lied on purpose and it didn't turn out so well, if that was your theme like mine right here. You want to just keep it to two sentences, okay? So let me read what I said. Remember, my theme is, it is important not to lie and always do the right thing. So I said, in my life, okay, you want to start it with those words. It says, hint, it usually starts with the words in my life. So you're going to start with in my life, or you could say, like, from my experience, I have found that being truthful and working hard for what's right, okay, see, again, that goes with not lying and doing what's right, do the right thing, is the key to having things go your way. And then your last sentence, you are talking about your own experience, but you can kind of leave it as something that the reader should remember. What should they remember after reading your essay? What do you want them to do in their own life? So I said, remember to avoid lying and it will have a positive impact on your life. So I say what I've experienced in my life and what I hope they take away for their life. And then the very last step is I just highlight this part right here in gray. And that's it, you're done. So again, just to review, your first step is open your day's work and Dr. DeSoto document that you looked at yesterday when you did your body paragraphs. All you need to copy and paste for today is your theme. I did mine for a day's work as my example. You would want to do yours for Dr. DeSoto, and it would come right here. Just copy and paste that onto your literary essay conclusion doc. You can leave it on here if you want to, or when you're done, you can delete it. And then you are all set and you're done. And step 3, turn in the doc so I can check your work. Email me or your ELA teacher if you have any questions. You guys have been doing a fabulous job so far. Keep it up. I'm proud of you and I miss you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.